75 miles from Boston, the village of Woods Hole in Falmouth is often a stop for visitors to Martha's Vineyard catching the ferry. But it warrants a stay. Pie in the Sky Bakery has sweetened arrivals for 37 years. Eric Gora has been overseeing the ovens for 17.
We make everything from scratch, by hand right here.
Famous for their treats, Pie is also known for inviting guests to pop over anytime.
We're open almost around the clock. In the summertime, we are open around the clock.
They figure since they're baking, why not? And that warm welcome works. More than 1,000 people are served here on a busy day. Over time, that demand meant a total rebuild was required.
Folks have been coming here for generations, and we didn't want to mess with anybody's memories. And some folks don't even realize that we've done anything, which means from our end that we've done it right. I wanted it to have the same feel, same menu, same furniture, same signboard, so it felt like they were coming home.
This village is home to hundreds of scientists and engineers, huge research vessels, and small robots, all part of the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution, or WHOI.
If you want to study the ocean, whether it's engineering or just ocean-related, it's the cream of the crop.
Amy Kukulya is a robotics engineer, part of Team Turtle Camp. Using unmanned underwater vehicles to study endangered sea turtles is one of a host of global projects WHOI has taken on. From this corner of Cape Cod, there's truly no place they don't go.
Up in the Arctic, Greenland, Alaska, we have vehicles that go down to 6,000 meters and we find missing airplanes. So Air France Flight 447 we discovered.
Summer tours allow for a glimpse of their incredible work.
In the summertime, people can visit here and get a little bit of an inside peek, and especially around the dock, and you can see equipment being tested that people are actually really working, in their labs.
If you guys want to, you can put your hand in here.
At WHOI's Ocean Science Exhibit Center, a splash lab is often set up for kids who can also experience what it's like to be inside a deep ocean research submersible or learn about the discovery of Titanic. More family fun can be found along the Shining Sea Bikeway, an 11-mile scenic path. The name is in honor of Catherine Lee Bates, who was actually born here in Falmouth. She wrote America the Beautiful. You know the line, from sea to shining sea. Ride up an appetite, then reward yourself with a meal overlooking Great Harbor.
There are 12 waterfront restaurants.
Beth Colt opened the award-winning Woods Hole Inn 10 years ago. She also owns Quick's Hole Taqueria and Quick's Hole Tavern.
So we're here in Woods Hole, which is a passage of water here, and Quick's Hole is the next passage, about 7 miles that way. And local fishermen use it as one of the best fishing holes around.
Chef Nathaniel Somerton changes his menu based on the local catch, but longtime land favorites include their cheese and charcuterie board and pig candy. Pork belly dipped in maple syrup and coated with brown sugar and spices.
We roast it in the oven at a low temperature so that everything caramelizes. When it comes out, it's basically like eating candy.
Chef Somerton was kind enough to prepare me 2 vegetarian dishes. These are his cauliflower fritters with coconut curry aioli and his crispy Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese.
Woods Hole is becoming a really interesting foodie destination. It's the big city has come to the little town.
Rooster Fricke came to this little town from the big state of Texas.
I came here to be a student at Woods Hole Oceanographic and MIT.
Ultimately a professor at MIT, in his retirement, he started a hot little business called Nopska Farms.
It's a hobby gone wild. In 2012, my son brought home some hot sauce from South Carolina. We started tasting it, and it was really hot, and we wondered what made it so hot, and we found out that the hottest chili pepper at the time is something called the ghost pepper, or Bhut Jolokia from India. I've been growing stuff since I was a kid, so I said, I bet I can grow Bhut Jolokia.
Boy, could he. Before long, he had more chili peppers than he knew what to do with.
We concentrate on growing super hot chili peppers and also exotic ones.
Over 100 varieties, from mild to wild, as Rooster says, are growing on this micro farm at his house. Nopska Farms uses them in everything from hot sauce to jellies, even chocolates. And yes, they contain the world's hottest pepper, which is no longer the ghost pepper. So what's the hottest pepper now?
The new hottest chili pepper is the Carolina Reaper.
twice as hot as the ghost. Take a bite and be warned.
Do people cry?
Yes.
On this table, there's heat, but Rooster promised no tears. He says the salsa is medium.
Medium high.
Okay. It's like a
Really
burner
good.
on the.
Not too much, but just, yeah.
The rocket fuel had more fire.
So first you get the flavor and the sensation. There, see, there it is. So get your another chip and take some of this.
Pair the chocolates, which are made with Pie in the Sky Bakery, with coffee or red wine.
Some people say it's dietetic chocolate because it's self-limiting, you know?
It's definitely self-limiting.
Rooster's knowledge, though, is seemingly endless, and he's happy to host public tours and share techniques.
They have an opportunity to be able to see, hey, how could I do this in my yard? And we can help them do that.
Before leaving Woods Hole, maybe stop for a memento. A self-taught artist, Joyce Stratton lives and works above Under the Sun, a shop she opened in 1974.
It was a consignment arts and crafts store of local people. The artists were bringing their work in, and it was filling up with their work. And I thought, my gosh, I've got everything under the sun in here.
Today, gift selections include Joyce's stained glass, handmade jellyfish, and much more. Meantime, as the sun sets here, everything takes on new beauty. From Nobska Lighthouse, we spot a reminder that sure, there are destinations beyond, but there's no need to rush out of Woods Hole, where there's clearly so much to take in.
And back to Pie in the Sky during the summer months. It's so popular, there's always a line out the door. And now they are online as well. Folks can order coffee, t-shirts, mugs, and so much more. And they ship anywhere in the world. Back to Nobska Farms, there's a sauce called Rooster's Green